Hey guys, Mike Smith here today to show you our new bobber that we have. It's a 250cc highway legal bobber replica here. It's a really neat setup here. It's kind of like the old school bikes that you're going to see. It has a really great stance. It's got a little springy suspension here on the seat here, so it's pretty nice. The stance on it is really comfortable. I'm not riding it the second, but you can kind of see how I sit on this thing. So it's just a lot better setup than most of the Chinese stuff out there. It's just a lot different. It's got a 21-inch tire here on the front. It's got a pretty decent 18-inch wide tire here on the back here. So it's going to give you a pretty good ride, pretty good feel. You're going to be able to go really fast on the highways because it has the bigger tires. Most 250cc Chinese vehicles are going to have 13-inch tires. So this is going to get, it's going to pick up a lot of speed on the freeway for you. It's got a good suspension here in the front with your forks. It's just, let me get on this. It's going to be able to soak up the jumps really well. You can see it's not just real springy. It's hopping back. It's got a lot of good compression and rebound on it. So it is going to be a hardtail. So you don't have any suspension right here. What you do have is an actual little shock here underneath the seat, and that's what's going to be able to give you that cushion whenever you're riding, so you don't break your back just hitting every little bump. The levers here are going to be adjustable through the rods here. If you turn them, it'll bring it down. If you turn them another way, it'll bring them up, so you can really dial in where you want your levers to be at. Like I say, it is a 250cc motor. It has a 32mm Japanese carburetor on it. Sounds really good. It definitely gives it a lot of fuel, a lot of power. The exhaust on it, it's pretty much like a straight back exhaust. It doesn't have a catalytic converter or anything like that to make it quiet, so you're gonna have a real beefy sound to it whenever you're riding. Your battery is located right here. You have an air box right there. You got disc brakes on the front and back, and here's your chain adjusters right there, so you can adjust your chain for normal maintenance. License plate holders right here. You've got all your blinkers. It's all completely street legal. You only have around a 2-gallon gas tank here. So typically you're going to be able to go around 160, maybe 200 miles on one tank, depending on the riding and what you're doing exactly on it. It's got a speedometer on here. It's got a little digital readout here for your miles per hour, or not miles per hour, but your actual miles here. You got a tripometer right there. And then also has your blinkers in there. It shows you that you're neutral. You've also got high beams, low beams. All the controls are set up like you'd see on like a normal sport bike. You got your engine stop over here. You've got your high beams, low beams, your start button. You've got your horn, blinkers on and off right there. And then you've got your flashers. And then you've got also your lights just on or off right there. So all the controls are going to be the same. It's got, like I say, hydraulic brakes on it as well. It is a manual, so that you do have a clutch right here as well. That's your front brake. The rear brake is located right here. I'm going to hop on this and just go back and forth behind the warehouse here for a minute, just to kind of show you how quick it is, how it sounds, so forth. It's definitely a great little machine. I definitely recommend it for all your traveling around the city. I wouldn't do it for long highway trips, but definitely for going back and forth to work, your occasional cruising rides. It's definitely a great little vehicle.